being evacuated from Acconcagua, and I can't help but think that maybe I was never really capable of doing what it is that we set out to do. You know, the journey started off leaving OR Tambo amidst fanfare, family, people wishing us off, and I think our families had this impression that, you know, we would come back undefeated. You know, we would come back with a summit. We managed to arrive at the Jorge Newbery Airport and managed to catch our flight on time. We made it. We're in Mendoza right now, off to get our permits. We are a bit tired, but hey, we're up for the adventure.
Yeah, man, I'm excited, I'm interested, I'm motivated.
I mean, life has different challenges, and I suppose this mountain will have its own challenges.
Look, it's going to be a function of how well the guys adapt, and when we go for the summit, if the weather's good, who's the most motivated.
We've just done a acclimatization climb from Camp Confluencia to the south face. It's called, I think it's Plaza de Francia.
We're at 4,000 meters and, you know, we're chilling and the wind is like blowing a little bit. But I think suffices to say that up there it's going to be a different ballgame.
Feeling a lot better. I was extremely tired about 10 minutes ago.
Loving the scenery, loving the miles and miles of moraine, getting our heads right, rocking it in the shade, just being blessed.
And they changed for us at Plaza de Mulas. You know, things started to get real. Cabello got asthmatic recess. We did an acclimatization walk to Camp Canada at 5,050 meters. And we came back down and he was coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing. And I remember sleeping in the tent next to him, and the whole night I heard him coughing. And there was a moment in that night where I thought, what happens if Cabello dies?
Yeah, she says I can't go up today. Just relax.
Well, Cabela's a bit of an uncertainty at the moment.
But they gave him injections and some medicine. Subsequent to that, he's sort of stabilizes better now. He's going to have another checkup at 5.
No one was expecting anything like this, especially coming from Cabello, as fit as he is.
Oh, it's perfect, dear man.
Okay. It's good.
Please continue like this. Tomorrow you can go up, okay?
Okay.
When we left the following day to go up to Camp Canada to spend the night and to move up to Nido, I got a terrible case of triple guts, stomach bug. I got a migraine, seriously bad headache. That night at Camp Canada, and that was probably when it started snowing really heaviest. I became dehydrated, and we woke up on the morning when we were going to leave for Nido to 5,500 meters, and I just remember feeling completely and utterly broken. So we packed up camp that morning, and all I wanted to do was sit down. I just wanted to sit down because I felt sick, I felt nauseous. Eventually we started walking up to Nido, and every step was the most excruciating thing I'd ever done.
Terrible. You come all this way and you get like sick and then you feel so like against what we're trying to do here. See you tomorrow.
I'm in our secret place, alone in your embrace, where all my wrongs have been erased. You have
We're stuck in a blizzard at 5,500 meters high. Marco had to turn back, which makes the entire team's mood somber. We're in Berlin right now. As the sun came up, the weather started changing badly, and we couldn't keep up with Alex and Cabello as they are on their way to the next camp just before the summit. We hope everything is okay with them. Unfortunately, we had to turn back.
I mean, the guys did really good. You know, conditions weren't great. It was unusual amount of snow. High winds are quite common, but you could have a day with no wind, and we seem to have it all. So it's a tough set of conditions to throw to a bunch of beginners.
You got to fight for every single inch, and if you give it away, it's a matter of life and death.
I knew coming out, no matter what happened, whether we got to the top or not, the guys would have a very different perspective about what it's like to climb a mountain. And a mountain that requires something of you, not just a few hours or a couple of days, you know. Something that is ongoing and compelling. And I think the guys did well.
This is not a failure. We didn't leave here as a bunch of failures. We didn't leave here as a bunch of defeated people. Although I almost convinced myself that that's what I was. I was defeated. It's not about that. You know, we live to fight another day. We stand up and we face this mountain again tomorrow, and we'll face it again the day after if we have to. And we'll keep coming back to this mountain until we conquer it. And that's what the fight against addiction is about. It's about facing that addiction head on and battling it. It's not going to be easy. You're not going to get it right the first time. You're not going to get it right the second time. But if you don't stop trying, you will beat it.